So this morning I opened up my laptop and saw that ticker symbol HIMS was trading at $52 per share. And that is when I remember saying this. Take a listen. The next stock is Hims and Hers Health, ticker symbol HIMS. So current support for Hims is going to be at 61.50. If the stock falls below this level, then look for a 10% pullback to $56 per share. And if the stock loses that level, then look for a 17% pullback to $52 per share. And once again, you guys can see that my analysis was 100% accurate. Now, I don't say this to brag, but when it comes on to technical analysis, this channel is one of the best. Now, despite their earnings beat, ticker symbol LLY, Eli Lilly is currently down more than 13%. With that said, let's take a listen to what the CEO had to say.
Eli Lilly reporting second quarter results just a few minutes ago. The stock under pressure after trial results from its oral weight loss drug disappointed investors. Joining us now, David Ricks, Chairman and CEO of Eli Lilly. Also on set is our own Angelica Peebles. And thank you for coming on this morning, by the way, David. And I'd like to hear your analysis of what's happening, because I don't know, 12%, if you're not over 300 pounds, that's about what I'd want to probably lose. So why the disappointment, do you think, on the results, in your view?
Well, we're not disappointed with these results. It's right on thesis for us. Remember, at the beginning here, when we started working on this project and when we talked about it, the goal was to create an oral pill that was convenient and could be made at huge scale,
right.
Really for the mass market, and had weight loss that was competitive with other single-acting GLP-1s. And that's what we've achieved. Remember, the first study in diabetes, probably the weight loss is a little higher than people expected. Here, maybe it's 1 or 2 points below what Street had, but it's right in thesis for us. And as you point out, people lost 27 pounds. And for most people who are overweight and want to improve their cardiometabolic health, that's in range of what they want to achieve. So we're excited by these results. And as we say in the press release, we're going to go ahead and submit this to regulators toward the end of this year, and hopefully this time next year begin to get approvals around the world.
We talked about, and I have, done a Pfizer versus Lilly 2-year chart. I've done it all, and you almost got the market cap up to $1 trillion, and that, as it would have been obviously the most valuable pharmaceutical company in the world. But we were talking earlier about it.
Joe, still is.
Go ahead, David.
No, it still is.
It still is.
So, yeah.
But big pullbacks. If nothing has really changed about this, with the weight loss market that you're in. Novo Nordisk was 140. It's at 45. Is that the way the stock market works? Did things get too frothy in your view? How do you explain just the haircut that all the manufacturers have gotten in their stock pricing?
Well, the whole sector is down. The PE multiples for the whole sector have compressed in the last year. So there's some macro we can talk about if you want, affecting healthcare and drug stocks. But, for Lilly, I focus on how do we make the company more valuable to patients, more valuable to investors. And if I just go year over year, the company's undoubtedly more valuable today than last year. Why do I say that? Last year we were asking questions about what's the ultimate market potential for these drugs. And we can talk about earnings in a minute maybe, but you look at the print we just put out, and sales are up 38% year over year in the quarter. Tirzepatide, which is Mounjaro and Zepbound, will likely become the best-selling drug in the entire industry, and it's really its third year in the market. And we've got a lot more coming in the pipeline, and drugs like orforglipron, where we have data today. Last year, it was a question, was it going to be safe enough? Could we discharge safety so that we could have a medicine for the masses in obesity? Remembering that today we're probably treating 2 or 3% of the world's population with this condition. There's 1 billion people on the planet who are overweight or obese. And the tool to do that is an oral solid drug like orforglipron. And we've just charged a lot of the safety risk, and we're saying today we're going to submit to regulators. And the rest of the pipeline's developed nicely as well in that time. So I feel good about the value of the company. Investors have to decide for themselves what they think. But Lilly's rolling. And you look at the beat and raise today, strong growth on the back half. We're excited about the future for our company and for patients who need our products.
Now, going into the rest of the video, I have some important levels for you guys to watch on ticker symbol LLY, Eli Lilly. AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. and ticker symbol APLD, Applied Digital. Let's start with ticker symbol LLY, Eli Lilly. So current support for Eli Lilly is at 636. If the stock falls below that level, then look for a pullback to 618. And if that level breaks, then look for a 6% pullback to $600 per share. Now to the upside, if the stock can stay above current support, then I want you guys to look for a 5% run to 672. And if buyers can get above this level and use it as support, then I want you guys to look for a run to 724, which from current price would be a return of over 13%. Next, we have ticker symbol AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. So currently AMD is up over 4% and is running into resistance at 172. If the stock cannot get above this level, then look for a 7% pullback to 158. And if that level breaks, then look for a further pullback to 144. From current price, we're looking at a decline of over 15%. Now, if AMD can get above 172, then look for a run to 184. And if the stock can break above this level, then look for a run to my price target at $200 per share. From current price, we're looking at a return of over 17%. Next, we have Applied Digital, ticker symbol APLD. But before I go ahead and give you guys the levels to watch, let's take a listen to my recent analysis, which was 100% accurate. Now, if buyers can keep the stock above 1330, then I want you guys to look for a 6% run to 1450. And if the stock can break above this level, then look for a run back to all-time highs at 1504. From current price, that would be a return of over 10%. So if you take a look at the price at the time of my recording, you can see that the stock pretty much did everything that I said it would. Now, current support is going to be at 1330. If the stock falls below that level, then look for a pullback to $12 per share. And from current price, that would be a decline of over 11%. Above current support, you still have resistance at 1450 and at 1504. If the stock can get above 1504 and use that level as support, then look for a 18% run to 1631. Alright guys, if you like my accurate price predictions, then consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.